Is this not why you are here?
What up, what up? This man, Big Brandon Carter. 48 Laws of Power. We're going through some of my favorite ones. Maybe I'll get to all of them. Maybe I won't. I can't tell you whether I will or not because of law number 3. Conceal your intentions. You don't want to be giving motherfuckers your plans, man. You don't want to be telling people what you're trying to do all the time. You can't be giving away. You can't be showing people the path you're going on, because for multiple reasons. One, this I read in when I was a kid. I read multiple Malcolm X's. I had a little bit to drink, so bear with me. Malcolm X's autobiography. He was talking about how he said the same thing. You know, never tell people what you're trying to do, because he said, because like, what if you change your fucking mind? You know, like I used to want to be a doctor. And then I just said, you know what? I don't want to go to school that long. And I kind of just bitched out and changed my mind, right? But it's cool because I didn't look like a bitch in front of everybody, because I didn't go around telling people I wanted to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I just changed my mind and no one was the wiser. But if I would have went around saying, yeah, I'm a doctor, man, and every fucking Halloween I'm dressing up in scrubs, I got the goddamn stethoscope around my neck.
Looking like Doogie Howser.
Looking like Doogie fucking Howser. Pause. Then I was like, yo, what happened, man? I thought you was gonna be a doctor, man. Then I had to be like, oh, yeah, you know what? But school and work, and but I got school and work, I ain't want to do it, and I'd have looked like a little hoe. But now, I just changed my mind. Now no one was the wiser. No one knows I bitched out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you might change your mind, or you might pursue a goal and then realize you don't want it bad enough to go to do what's required to accomplish that goal. And that's fine. That's people say you shouldn't quit, or you should. If you don't want it that bad, fuck it. You know? Some girls making you run around, do hoops, and she playing too hard to get there. Maybe just say fuck it. You know, there's fucking girls everywhere. You can't avoid them if you try. Just fucking, what if you I don't know, sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze is what I'm trying to say, right? For you, right? Someone else might want to be a doctor. Like, other people can become doctors every year, right? It was worth it to them, you know. For them, the juice was worth the squeeze, but for me, it wasn't. So, what I'm trying to say is, but because I didn't tell everyone that, I didn't look like a little hoe. Now, let's say for another reason you don't want to tell people what you're planning to do, what your intentions are, because not everybody wants you to succeed. So there might be people who are looking to see you fail, and they want to watch you fail so they can laugh at your goofy ass, right? Or even worse, what's more egregious, they may try to impede your progress, you know? Haters. You know, they might try to step in your path and try to block you. Right? Like, for instance, and Brian remember the story. We was at that place, without going into too much detail, we was at that place for the thing with the guys. And then I met that girl, and she was like, and then I was like, and I told the fellas, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, yeah, I think that's me, okay. And then this one dude who we are no longer friends with started, like, you know, he was hating, like straight blocking, like cock blocking. And you think you'd be a friend of mine would be trying to like guide me, pause. But he was cock blocking. So now, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he was just trying to do it because he's the kind of dude who tries to compete with people. He's trying to compete with me because I'm that nigga, and he was trying to like show that he could, you know, he didn't accomplish what he wanted to, but because I made my intentions known, I made the mistake of making my intentions known, he saw that and said, oh, here's the opportunity for me to throw rocks at the throne. Here's the opportunity for me to yank on Superman's cape here's the opportunity for me to box with God. It didn't work out in his favor, but I'm just saying I'm just saying enemies. Had he been a more formidable opponent, perhaps it might have worked out, you know, like this people who are better than me at certain things, you know. I know, and some of them I have beef with, right? So like if they know what I'm trying to do and we got beef, they might be able to maneuver strategically in a way to impede my progress. But if they don't know what I'm trying to do, because I haven't went around telling them, hey guys, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be the best so and so, I'm gonna be this, and then I don't do that, right? You just turn around and I just did some shit. Fucking million Facebook likes. I didn't tell people that that's what I was trying to do. I wasn't going around shouting that shit from the mountaintops. Hey everybody, by the end of the year I'm gonna have 1 million Facebook. I didn't say that shit, just one day it happened. And it looks even more impressive that way. It's like I didn't even fucking try. You know? I didn't fucking tell people I wanted to have a successful YouTube page. I just worked. I just worked. I just put in effort. And next thing you know,
coming for you.
Shit, nigga, I got warrants. But next thing you know, the shit happened. Or I was in last year. I was on a magazine, a cover of a fitness magazine. I shot that shit. It's a good example. I shot that story, that cover story. I did the interview and I did the photo shoot for it. I shit you not, over a year before that shit came out. Had I told everybody when I booked it, they'd have been like looking at me for a whole year like, yo, this motherfucker. Lying ass nigga. He ain't never gonna be on the cover of no magazine. Look at this motherfucking bitch. But I didn't tell nobody, right? Because I'm thinking like, what if it doesn't come out at all? It almost didn't come out at all. I don't want to get into it, but like it almost didn't come out at all. And I would have looked like a silly motherfucker had I went around telling everybody, telling all my followers and subscribers, yeah, y'all look out for me, man. I just shot this cover story for such and such magazine, and then it didn't come out. I'd have looked like the biggest bitch in the world.
And lose credibility.
Tell him, Brian. I'd have lost credibility. But it was even better that I just one day, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna cover this magazine. PM shit. It looks like, it's just an afterthought. It meant nothing.
Which really is the other law too. Like, make your accomplishments seem effortless. Boom, 2 in 1.
The student has become the teacher. Hey, Brian.
What law is that,
you
though?
You fucking up law 1 now. Don't outshine the master.
3 in 1.
Look here. The fuck I'm trying to say is, don't tell people what you're trying to do. Because for one, you may change your mind, right? And you don't want to look like that guy who's just always, I'm doing this. Nah, fuck that, I'm doing this. Nah, I'm doing this. You don't want to look like that guy. You don't want to be transient. You want to be you want to just look be a person who accomplishes things, not a person who talks about things. Why would you go around telling people what you're trying to do or what you're gonna? You don't need what do you need, their encouragement? Fucking bitch. You don't need anybody's encouragement. You're a fucking adult. What do you need, their approval? Maybe if you're a fucking child. But if you're a grown man or woman, you don't need anybody's approval. Here's the thing, most people don't even fucking want you to succeed. To be honest with you. Most of these people don't want you to succeed. Most people are bitches. Hold on, I don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother video about how most people are bitches. What I'm trying to say is, you don't need to tell what was that shit Roosh said? Man, maybe I'll put it in the link in the description. Remember that shit? All right. Read the description. I have some fucking gangster shit that my man said. But listen, Most people don't want you to succeed. You don't need their approval, right? So you might change your mind, all right? And then you might fail, right? Or you might fail, right? So if you fail, you don't want your failure to be so public, right? Like you said earlier, like Brian said, Master Brian, you'll lose credibility, right? And then number 3, most important, is your enemies, man. Your enemies might try to block you, or at the very least, they wanna revel in your defeat. You know, they look at these dudes just looking to dance. The best revenge is massive success. So what is massive failure? Chew on that for a minute, man. That was a little mental. It's a little mental. I just gave you mental mind fuck right there. Mental long stroke. Don't tell these motherfuckers what you're trying to do, man. Fuck them anyway, right? You just need to get yours. What happened?
I'm just saying.
What you trying to say? You want me to stand here?
Yeah.
You want me to stand here?
Yeah, it's too bright when you're walking with lights and shit.
Oh yes, sire. Law number 3: don't conceal your intentions.